Yo, what's up guys? This is going to be the first episode of my Road to SSL series in 1v1. My peak is 1605, but I've been sitting around 1500 recently just because I haven't been grinding any ones. But I'm going to be trying to give some tips during the game, so try to help you guys out if you're stuck in a certain rank. I recorded this all in one sitting, and I didn't end up recording a controller overlay, but after this series is over, I'll be doing another one with the controller overlay there. I'll put around 3 games per video, unless there's an early forfeit, and then I'll add another one. I plan on uploading about 2 to 3 of these per week, so stay tuned for that, and I hope you guys enjoy. Nicola Alfaro. Can he? Oh, he can't flip on kickoff. Well, this rank's going to be a little hard to explain, but I guess we'll get out of it pretty quick.
Like next 2 games, you'll be out of it.
Yeah. Just a lot of mistakes in this rank, so it's just hard to pinpoint something to improve upon when everything needs to be improved upon.
Yeah, so you just gotta play to get better from on there.
Yeah. I don't want to. I feel like I shouldn't just score a million goals on him either.
Yeah.
I'll let him come to me.
Just play counter attack.
So another thing in ones that you want to work on is not get. You don't want to just give away the ball. You don't need to actually flick or anything until they're threatening you. Yeah, he's kind of just watching me. Probably shouldn't go in the air that much.
Just a tad.
Just a little bit.
Oh.
Nah, that's fine. I was just kind of messing with him a little bit.
Little Mesterton.
He didn't even go for the kickoff. Well, I guess I'll get a goal real quick. Just a little pop. In these low ranks, especially when someone can't air, dribble or aerial that well, you can just do a little bounce dribble and pop it over them. That should work most of the time. I'll see what he has. See what he's got on the offense department. See, like that, he kind of just hit it away from him. Yeah, yeah, you can't really coach that. There's no coaching that. If you're in this low rank, you just gotta work on your car control. Yeah, he's gone. Game number 2, we got Nerd S at 218 MMR. Keep in mind, you start a new account at 600. This is. Let me.
He's going places.
This is pretty scary if you're down at this rank. Not gonna lie. I think you got a little bit to work on. Yeah, I shouldn't do that to him. Let's see if he can even. Yeah, this rank. If you're down in this rank, like in the bronze, silver, even like gold, low gold. I don't really know how well the gold ranks are, but you just got to work on your own car control and be able to do what you want with your car. I guess I'll just get a good lead real quick. I'm probably not saving that.
Probably.
Probably not. Oh, I gotta turn quick chat off too. Just in case. I think I turned regular chat off, but not quick chat. Let me do that really quick. There we go. Turned off auto chat. One thing, if you're in a low rank, I mentioned it last game, but bounce dribbles, they're not that hard to learn. and you can do a lot with them. You basically just bounce the ball, and you hit it right after the ball bounces. You can do a lot with this. If he's coming at me, you can bounce it past him, around him. You can keep control with it. It won't teach you how to do that. Plus, they're really useful for shots too. So if you're back in your half, you can get a bounce dribble, get around it, and then you can just bang the ball on the bounce. Especially for bounce dribbles though, you want to hit it right after it bounces. That's when you get the most power and most control on the touch.
You really want to make sure you're taking control of your space.
That's true too. If no one's pressuring you, don't just give away the ball. There's no point in doing that. There's no point for me to flick it here because he's not really pressuring anything. Another thing that low ranks will help you get better. You don't really want to flip into that many challenges unless it's pretty necessary that you flip into it. Because flipping, it commits you into an area wherever that you flip towards. You're committing your entire play over there. So drive challenges are pretty important to learn. Can't really do much showing on those until we get a little higher in the ranks. But just flipping out of control and a lot of flipping is not good. That's why you see me wave dashing around the field a lot rather than just flipping, because I can control where my wave dash goes a lot quicker than I can a flip. Like if I flip, I'm committed all the way to right there, but if I do a wave dash, I can go to the side. I can just not wave dash. You can get a lot more control of where you want to go. It's not to say that you don't want to flip at all, it's just situational. Like if you know that you want to commit to the area that you're flipping to, flipping's completely fine. I'm just waiting for the forfeit on this game. Probably stop scoring, just gonna go around.
Run some timeout.
Yeah. There's not much I can teach in this low of a rank.
Yeah, no.
Once my opponents start being able to control the ball for themselves, it'll be a bit better. I can teach a little more. This series I'm mainly going to be focusing on opponents' mistakes and then small things that you can do to the opponent's doing something well. I'll teach how to counter it.
Oh, musty. A little flavor shit.
I missed a reset. I'll save that. I feel bad.
Another tip is don't feel bad for your teammates when you're winning. I mean your opponents, not teammates.
I think that's not a tip for me.
There's no mercy in this dojo.
There is no mercy in Rocket League. It's very important. Yep, he's bronze. Is that bronze 3?
A number 3.
Game number 3. Let's see who we got in here. Arliss Lee. I'm still getting games a lot lower than my current MMR.
It only happens like that until you get to like 5 placements.
Probably until my, yeah. Kind of a clean shot though, I must say. A double resetting and a musty. Alright, now Now that I got a little lead, I can see how this guy plays. Oh, he didn't even flip on kickoff. That's a bad sign. That is a bad start. Alright, he knows how to flip.
He knows how to double click.
Let's teach you a little bit of bounce dribble action again. Oh no. Alright, let me get the ball back in my corner. So bounce dribbles. This kid wants to leave me alone a little bit. There we go. So right as it right as it
right there.
right there. Alright, let me get the ball over here again. Get it bouncing. Alright, you want to be to the side of the ball a little bit, and you can just kind of drive into it as it lands.
That's a good thing to practice in free play. Just keep bouncing it up and down.
Yeah, you can just go around the field just like this. Little bounces right after it lands. Because another thing I didn't mention before, the shot on the bounce is really powerful, but if you see him challenging, another thing that you can do if you don't have time to get the shot before he gets to the ball is a little air roll shot. Let me get a bounce dribble going, then I'll explain that. Alright, let him give me the ball real quick. There we go. So hypothetically, if my opponent was challenging right here, you can air roll under it and just get a little shot. Because if you see them challenging, you can just hit it right over them with that one. So if you know you don't have time to wait for the bounce, you can get a little shot action going in. That's game number 3. Let's check the ranks. He's got to be ranked. Bronze 3 again. We got to get out the dumps. Game number 4. Blue Apple
Let's
first.
go.
Alright, we got someone closer to my current MMR. We'll see how this one goes. Alright, still no flip on kickoff. Let's see what he does here. Alright. See, that's I mentioned earlier, flipping is not always the greatest thing to do. Like right there, him flipping just puts him completely out of position. Like if he flips, he doesn't have boost in that situation either, because he used most of it on kickoff and he's flipping into the ball. That's one thing you don't, after kickoff, you really don't want to be flipping that much unless you have a free shot on the goal. Because flipping will just completely push your entire car into wherever you're flipping at. And you don't want to always just fully commit like that. We'll give him a little touch. Oh, we'll forget about that one. Get some bounce dribbles going. Bounce dribbles will really help low rank. A little air roll shot like that to get it past him. I didn't want to wait for the bounce here because he was facing the ball. So if I waited for the bounce, he could have just gone. That's why I took the air roll shot there. Let's take it back. In that situation, he was pushed up a little too far, so I was just trying to hit it past him. And you see, he's still flipping. Low ranks do that a lot. They just flip on anytime like that. Anytime he goes for the ball, he's flipping. Most of the time, you can just jump into it. Even just drive into it most of the time, and it will do the exact same as flipping. Hopefully it's not in. No, it's in up to post. I haven't mentioned anything about kickoffs. What?
Too much cement on that shot.
Too much what?
Cement.
Oh, the cement muncher. Forgot about the cement muncher.
Too much munching over there.
Get a little sidewall going. Alright. Go to the bounce triples again. If you see them challenging like that on the bounce triple, I mentioned the air roll shot that you could do earlier, but if they're too close for that and you can't get it over them in time, backing off is a good option, because especially this rank, they're probably going to flip into it, meaning they're just going to be out of position. Like that. He flipped and he just gave me the ball. But if he but if he just did a little touch or jump into it, he would have had control on it too. See, he's flipping and just completely putting himself in wherever he's flipping. He's not bringing the ball with him at all. So he can only get one touch at a time before it's just my possession again. Hopefully I'll save it. Yeah, there we go. I'll explain kickoffs a little better once we get into the higher ranks, because once we get into the rank where people can at least flip on kickoff, because then it'll be more even, rather than me just annihilating on kickoff. One thing about bounce dribbles that's really good is if you take them in field, it is a lot harder to defend. Because you can, if you take it in field and get them a little awkward, rather than just going straight down the line or down the middle, I think we're good. I don't think he's getting down. He didn't even go to net. Alright, I'll just take it back and go again. Oh, he's a locker. Yeah, I don't want to score that. Just a little touch right after the bounce. You can also go for a 50 if you see them challenging. If you're in a good spot and you can't get over them, either backing off, or if you know you have a good angle for the 50, a 50-50 is good too, because if they flip and you just sit there and 50 them, it's once again they're out of position. You'll see on my 50s a lot, I jump into 50s, so whatever happens after the 50, I have my wave dash to recover, which is also pretty important. Flipping in 50s is just one of the worst things you can do. I'll try to get some 50s. But like that, you see he flipped and I just sat there with my wave dash still, so I could recover after it. I got some 50s going on. See, I can just wave dash and recover right after the 50. You also want to make sure you're blocking goal side if you're going for a 50. We got 4 placement games done this episode. Hopefully we'll start working out of the dumps in the next few episodes, but thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.
Hey guys! Please like and subscribe.